We might not have retail FOMO yet, but we sure do have institutional FOMO, which is like retail FOMO times a trillion. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni bringing the The FOMO index has inched down to 81 from yesterday's 82. Bitcoin dominance is 52.4%. 24-hour volumes, 152 billion. The overall market cap, 2.69 give or take 100 million. Well, was yesterday a breather day as in the market and price action didn't really do anything. Besides crushing all-time highs, that is. We're already so over the 70s, we want the 80s, don't you know? After price action woke up yesterday morning and started pumping the market, price action peaked out at 72.9 and feathered down, finding a bottom and a bounce. 71.3, which is also the 23.6% fib and has somewhat rallied back to a time of production, 72K. So the bears have successfully defended the 73K area, delivering us some annoying rejection wicks. Continued bearish pressure could see us tap that 23.6% fib again, down at 71.3. And if for some reason she doesn't hold, we could see the 38.2% fib come into play at 70.7. And if she's so darn tootin', maybe even the goldenest of golden ratios, the 61.8% fib down at the psychological level of 70K. But pianomattyb, didn't she carve out a cute little bull flag again? Yes, she did, and the price probability of this pattern is, and sing it with me now. Oh, you take the pull, you slide it all, the breakout point, and then we're all at 76.8-ish, which would put us above our algo predictive range of 75.6. Now over on the ding-dong, you can see she's basically up and to the right. Is that a dad alert? Yes, it is. It seems we have some annoying bearish divergence of the reversal kind, as price action has made higher highs and the RSI has made lower highs, telling us that there's an increased probability of a correction now in a bear market. This would more than likely play out, but if yesterday's inflows start rolling in the order desks, we should hopefully negate this divergence and continue upwards. Now, when we speak of inflows and their influence on the market, it's best represented by our green to red candle ratio. You can see once the inflows started getting reconciled, back on February 24th, we have seen 14 out of the past 17 days carve out green candles for an inflow pump of 42%. Now, if we extrapolate that buying pressure 17 days down the road with roughly the same amount of buying pressure inflows, that could take us to a price probability of 100K by April 1st. And would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. Yeah, we're lucky enough to have anyway, so get out there and knock 'em dead. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected leads. That's right, it's the long way. Long way? The long game. Yeah, it's the long. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. Whoa. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee, join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. Around the banks of Boondashbang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa. Cha-cha-cha-ching. 100K by April 1st. Could it happen? It's fractal, right? 42% gain we've had in 17 days, which is crazy. 42% gain from here in 17 days puts us at April 1st and 100K. Will it? I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't know about you, but I keep thinking, where's the pullback? Where's the pullback? Are we seeing it now? Because normally, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those ETFs, those order desks, they get filled and we see the price pump. Maybe it comes at market open 8:30. Maybe we're seeing a little tension in the market with the CPI coming in. The CPI don't care, mind you. When it's in a bear market, CPI seems to, I guess, do something. But really, I stopped even looking at the CPI because I used to always do. It was a big monthly thing coming when the market wasn't doing anything. So we could almost hang our hats on a little bit of volatility with the CPI coming in, but it didn't. The past 12 months, whether it was up or down, well, it was always kind of up for a while. It didn't really move the market. These things tend to get baked in. And now we went from getting these rate cuts to maybe not getting these rate cuts. Due to the CPI, what was it? Up 0.1%? Big deal. What is that saying? That inflation is still going up? Yeah, it is. So no matter what they say, we feel the inflation. Doesn't matter what the numbers say. Oh, well, this and that didn't go up, but this and that did. So therefore we have 0.1%. Yeah, well, to get a hamburger in Winnipeg costs about $30 now. And that's significant. I mean, you could find a cheaper hamburger for about $20, I guess. But I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you were to go to McDonald's or A&W or something like that, I've heard the Big Mac meal or the A&W is $20 as well. So imagine, this is kind of, it would be so disappointing. It's been so long since I had a Big Mac, let alone a Big Mac meal, that if I broke down, let's say I hadn't ate in 12 hours on the middle of nowhere heading up to Thompson or something, and there was a McDonald's on, oh God, Jesus, I better get something to eat. Well, I'll get a Big Mac meal and look in my thing for toonies and loonies. I need $10 for this Big Mac meal. And then you get to the window and they say, yeah, that'll be at $21. Like, yeah, no. I got one Big Mac meal. Like, yeah, it's $21. Would be disappointing. Earth Scum, I've been watching Pianomattyb since the first, why is that? The first episode, and just now realized that this is kind of my adult version of Mr. Rogers, Well, I was just saying yesterday, Air Scum, that I did kind of start out almost as a Mr. Rogers type of voice. I kind of talk like this. When I look back on a video, I reluctantly like to do that because it makes me shudder and cringe. But that's, that's the way things get better. You have to understand that if you start something, especially like YouTube, your first video will definitely probably be the worst video you've ever made, and it slowly gets better. And die. Oh, snap. May the Bitcoin dominance shift down and make room for alt supernova glee. All will be well if you listen to pianomattyb. Thank you for the super chat. CW on this Tuesday morning. Thank you, CW, for the super chat. Michael Norris, I've been watching pianomattyb since BitBoy. Back in the BitBoy days. What a weird time that was to get on BitBoy. It was absolutely a shot in the dark that I didn't really happen. Never really thought would occur, because at the time, for anyone who's new, I don't think there's that many new people here, but for anyone that was new, when I started on BitBoy 2021, it was easily the biggest Bitcoin crypto influencer on YouTube, bar none. I know Coin Bureau had a bigger YouTube presence, but I think it's easy to say that he was quite a big deal in 2021. And so to get on that show was insane. That's why I always say I'm in this simulation, because where does a guy playing the piano in Canada end up on a BitBoy's channel? What was it, for 9 months, 10 months? Yeah, it was kind of until FTX blew everything up, and then it was over skis. Then I've been on my own since then. Interesting YouTube journey it has been. Now, if we look at this 4-hour chart, I think it was the ding dong I wanted to look at, but we'll start here. Dina Calandra, remember your first day on BitBoy. Yeah, if you do remember the first video on BitBoy, I do have it. I was going to put it on like on an anniversary day, but I just couldn't because it was just so. I just can't stand the way I look. I can't stand the way I sound. It was just so weird. I used to watch BitBoy, and that is how I found Matty B. Then it took me several months to discover that I like to watch the piano bar every single weekend. Terry Crow. Yeah, big supporter of the piano bar. Terry Crow is OG as well. Thank you very much, Terry. In Kansas City. What was I talking about there? First day on BitBoy. That's right. I was going to put it on an anniversary thing. You could even look back. I didn't even really know masking, or when I put up the charts, it would just be the chart black. It wouldn't be see-through like you see now, because it's so tech savvy now with the knowing how to do a Luma key. Yeah, one YouTube video away. The reason I didn't know how to do a lot of those things at that time was that if the first day was Monday where we started, I think it was actually a Tuesday, but let's just call it Monday. The night before on Sunday is when I was talking to Ben and TJ, and they said, "Okay, let's do it. Can you do it tomorrow?" I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Then I jumped into the frying pan. So there's the new bull flag. Oh, where's that little cute little bull flag I got there? There it is. Oh, it's not going to be able to move. Everything's very touchy on this live thing. If you have a layer over a layer, it'll move that layer unless you disappear that layer. That's annoying, but I guess that's how it works. New bull flag target, 76.8. Let's draw it in. Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum. 76.8. A lot of these things are clunky too. I find TradingView a little clunky. They're all a little clunky coming from, except for Da Vinci. I do like Da Vinci. That's our new little bull flag. I was looking for looking in the comment section to see if anyone knew that was a bull flag. It's pretty easy to say when you see it now what bull flags are. Now, bull flags in the bull market are just, I mean, they almost become monotonous and boring because we just leg up, consolidate, leg up, consolidate. But what I'm wondering now, and I don't want to be a damper on the bullish parade, but let's go to the ding dong here, get rid of some of this noise. Yeah, we'll get rid of the predictive ranges. We'll tighten her up. So if you see over here, right here, is there a chance that we have this leg up of about 8 days? Let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 10. Call it 10 days minus 1. 8.5 days, let's say. And then we consolidate it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 days. Then we have another leg up. And geez, do we consolidate here? This 73 point for 10 days. Now this is why I don't think it'll happen, is because as long as the ETFs are buying, we're going to see the price go up. Now the fact that it hasn't really pushed the meter, although I was preparing a juicy little ribeye there at about 7:30, and I saw the price dip all the way down to 71.4 or something like that. And then it just won't. Man, does it get bought up fast. So there could be a chance. I mean, if we see diminishing returns on the sell pressure, or on the buy pressure, and then a little more of that buy pressure from Grayscale, the last of the dumpage comes in, we could see some consolidated prices here for the next 10 days. But I mean, I like to believe that we're just going up and to the right. Isn't that how it works? We just go up and to the right no matter what. Squeaky me, I used to like Around the Blockchain for different views of the guests. Yeah, I think it was an important show. It still is. I like Around the Blockchain. I think they took a bump when the whole debacle happened. They lost a lot of momentum, which, it happens. But I think it'll pick up. A channel like that with 1 million plus subscribers. Now, there's a lot of zombie subscribers in every channel. So there's like, how many times have you subscribed to a video that you liked, and then YouTube never showed you another video from that person again, and you just forgot you had a subscription? Now, the reason I know this is because Duke uses my premium, and I'll get all these things on the front page for these wildly insane video game YouTube channels, and I'll notice I'm subscribed to them. So I go and unsubscribe from them because I don't really want them showing up. But how many of those 1.4 million subscribers are that type of zombie? Even with this channel, 10,000 plus subscribers, I'm sure there's some zombie subscribers that kind of maybe came on early in the BitBoy days, and then I still get comments. People are saying, "You're finally back. Thanks for doing this. I've missed this show since it stopped on BitBoy." Like, yeah, well, I have been doing it ever since, but it's amazing that people still. I guess that's the whole thing about subscribing. If you don't even look at me, Gary Gensler. Don't agree with me. Don't even look this way. I got to take him out of this little video I have going. I just can't stand seeing Gary Gensler. Yeah. So are we going to consolidate here? That's definitely the last thing I don't want to see. But now, where's the buying pressure? Where's the buying pressure? I don't see it. 72.1. We seem to be. Let's go back to this 4-hour chart. I'm going to explode it a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. And look at all the macro noise we have going on here. These wicks. Jeez. It's almost better if I don't have all these doodles on here. That's look at these wicks. Check out these wicks. That's the bears protecting that 73K level. It's like a wall. We had a wall back. Is it over here? Oh, no, right down here in the weekend. This is a wall too. And what is it? 24 hours, 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, about 24-hour wall trying to get past that 73K, diminishing returns for sure. Your little arrow there for diminishing returns. Shh. Now, could this have, do you remember my free throw analogy that I usually put up? Now, don't want to see that. That is 69K. Do you remember when 69K was the all-time high? Yeah. Well, now it's decent support to bounce off of. And now being at 72K, it jumped down to 69K. Nothing. It'd be heartbreaking. But look, there's a lot of, look at this. I should put John Travolta back up here. Because right here, there's just a wick up, a wick down. We went straight up to 70K. Blasted through 69K. So we could come back here and it wouldn't be the biggest deal of all. But yeah, Michael Norris. Are there a lot of buys above us? We're in price discovery. Wouldn't people be ready to sell yet? It's a good question about selling because I think people have, if they've hodled this long, and let's talk about the people that hodled through the bear winter. And let's talk about the people that hodled through the bear winter at 69K. So they were in the weeds all the way down to 16K. Now, if those people got all the way back here, there's two things going on in their mind. Here's the psychology of that. It's like they told themselves at 16K, if it gets to 69K, I swear to God, I'm going to sell this because of the pain of holding it for that long. But then what happens is that they say this. It's finally at 69K. I said I was going to sell this. But let's wait. I think it's going to go up. So you're going to get about half those people selling, half those people are going to stay in because they waited this long. Imagine how heartbreaking it would be to wait all the way down, have it back to 69K, sell at zero, and I would say maybe a 10% haircut based on inflation, and it pops up. Whoa, what's that? I hear a duck. Nice one. How's it going, buddy? Oh, there you go. Oh, your hair's very curly. Must be humid out here.
No, I just took a shower.
Oh, nice. Well, you want to do some shout-outs? D. Jenny. Curtis Neal. And BC Elf. Dave Digital, the goat.
Dave Digital, the goat.
Terry Crow.
CW
for the super chat.
CW for the super chat.
Mark Stone. Sneaky Pete Vaporizers. David Sony Music. Troy N. And Bruce Mai. And Colonel Crypto for the bad news that'll be. Good luck, bad luck, who knows? And of course, DJ Morgan. All right, boy, let's sing. How about this? Let's do another version of your brilliant version of Soundcheck. Oh, I'd rather hear it in the octave higher.
Soundcheck, baby, it's a soundcheck. I'm gonna check this mic, so you should check yours too. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video.
do a shout out for Kitty Bear from Eric Simpson?
Is he new?
No, I remember Eric Simpson, Kitty Bear. They're usually on the piano stream. They like Tennessee whiskey. Say, shout out to Kitty Bear.
Shout out to Kitty Bear.
Now sing us out. Get us out of here, Duck Duck.
We're playing the same game as our tackle by tickle and dillies. That's right, it's a long game. Does you moan and have a fantastic day? Around the banks of boom to Spain. Around the banks of boom to Spain. Bitcoin, crypto, money, TA. Subscribe.
Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. All right, go brush your teeth. We're going to be out of here pretty soon. Oh, you already did. There you go. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Look at that. Duke, you're pumping the markets. You might have got today's pump, Gordon, 72.2. What is it, a pump? Oh, hey, Misco. We forgot about, shout out to Misco. 72.3. What are they? 73K. Let's break it. Let's break it. If we can't break it today, well, hell, we'll break it tomorrow.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think might like it too.
All right, Duke.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think might like it too.
Oh,
Inflation, it doesn't exist. Inflation, it's just a myth. But if it does exist, well, for sure we don't have anything to do with it.